All right, getting out of that shelter, 7 o'clock on the dot, and it was a full hiker party there last night. So the buddy that was there when I got there, that's blogging for the trek, of course he was there, and then around 8 or 9, 2 other hikers, a couple, rolled in, and they're doing a portion of this trail. So that was really unique. Didn't expect to see other hikers, but there were some other hikers around, which was really nice to share a camp together and kind of tell some hiking stories and yeah, just share the moment together. So that was really pleasant, but could have sat around there and just shot the shit for a while, but got to get some miles in today. So about 7, and yeah, gonna push about 35. Today's the only day that I can't link up with a campsite, so that means I'm gonna have to get off the New England Trail property and figure out a spot to camp or a hotel to stay. So that's what today's about, and yeah, just keep on cruising. Ooh, can't feel the hand again. All right, once you leave the shelter, you have a teeny tiny bit of road walking, but then pops you right back in a trail, and you got a little bit of a ridge to climb. So time to start climbing. But first, let me take a selfie. Nope. That song will not be in my head today. I refuse. No. I'm telling you on the camera, it's getting documented. That song will not be in my head today. I will not let that happen. No. So I remember on the AT in the Northeast, New York, Vermont, Connecticut, Mass, you always had these old, I don't know what type of walls, and I've had this exact video clip many times, but I'm assuming it's old property lines or old type of, yeah, I would assume property lines. So that's always really cool when you pass that, because it's just cool, because there was a lot of work put into draw out these huge rock wall lines for God knows how long. I mean, they're all over the place in the Northeast. So that's really, really cool. I'm just looking for a nice little view spot to throw down the pack for a second. I haven't even been walking for 20 minutes and I want to throw down the pack. What? No, because I want to get out of this puffy, because it's already too hot once you start climbing. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. Why are there dark clouds? There wasn't supposed to be rain, folks. No bueno. Oh, no bueno. Might be the top of the climb. Feels topish. But honestly, I do not know, because it's kind of just bouncy. So yeah, this is the climb out of the shelter and get up to this ridge line. You kind of bounce around for a little bit and drop back down. So like I was saying, a lot of the New England Trail, you don't have like consistent climbs. Like you can be climbing and descending all day, but you don't have multiple 1,000-foot of straight climbing elevation. You get a little bit breathers in between. You go up, run across a ridge, go down, go back up. So yeah, pretty cool. The guy in camp was saying to 17 miles where he was going today from the shelter, you have like 6,000 feet of elevation, like 4,000 feet of descent. So it adds up, but as far as your breathing and your body goes, when you're doing ascent and descent like that, it lets you recharge on the stuff I'm walking on right now, like the down and around and all of that good stuff. So yeah, looking forward to today. Looking forward to today. So far, really beautiful. Why is there so much stuff in the shop? Because I'm trying to stop the film with my gloves and it won't stop. I'm gonna stop it now. Beautiful ridge walks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, folks. Oh yeah. Oh, so little tidbit of information. You're like, shut up, Constantine, I just want the view. Little tidbit of information. So there's not only the Connecticut River that you have to get around, but there's the West something river, mile 113 on this map, that you have to ford. And they say don't ford in springtime, so we're gonna have to ford a river on this trail. That's pretty fun. You can't ford the Connecticut, that's like a legit river, but you can connect footsteps by road walking around it. That's what I'm gonna do. But then there's another river that you can ford if it's low enough, but I have a feeling it's not gonna be low enough. So you got that to look forward to. Not today, not tomorrow, but the next day. Today, I'm gonna get to mile 64, 65-ish. Tomorrow, camping at mile 101.6. There's a campsite there. Then the next day, that's when we get to that river crossing, baby. All right, you get up to these power lines and you have a pretty good view. I mean, this entire ridge, you've been having a pretty good view. So yeah, you just stay having that good. Let's see. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, Bob. Let's go slow pan real quick. Trail's right there. And we're gonna go slow pan. I know y'all wanna hear it. Oh, you might even be able to see Gillyford way in the distance. That's the water down there. I don't know if that's Gillyford, but that's cool. So, very sweet. Oh, so what I'm gonna do for this trail, I think I'm gonna just do videos day by day. So you'll have day 1, day 2, etc. Because it's only gonna take me 6 days, and I think I'm gonna be getting a lot of footage each day because it's pretty beautiful. And try to give as much information as possible. So I'll be doing probably day by day videos. So yeah, I'm gonna get a quick, do it for the selfie, do it for the gram, do it for the selfie. I don't know. That's too much stuff. Okay. All right, so again, you're not allowed to stealth on the New England Trail, but right after the power lines, I'm assuming mile 28 or 29-ish, there is a giant fire pit when you come down from up there a little bit. Again, not allowed to stealth, but there is a giant fire pit for some reason, so it would be a beautiful campsite, but not allowed to. So do with that information what you will. As I said before, when my videos give you all the information, it's just straight up information, and what people do with that information is completely up to you. So yeah, that was a cool little spot. We on that Pow Pow? We on that Pow Pow Ridge? We on Powder Ridge, baby. Another ski resort. Last time passed one on the Little Highlands, but We on that pow pow. Raptor. We're on the Raptor pow pow. Very cool. Oh, I think I might have gotten Jacob's trail name, the guy that I camped with last night. So about to shoot him a message and see how he likes it. Been walking and thinking, and I think the trail name, if he likes it, it's gonna be Iron Triangle. That just has a great ring to it. It coincides with some stuff he does off trail, but oh man, people on trail are gonna be like, how'd you get that name? I think it's cool. We'll see if he thinks it's cool. So about to shoot him a message. Iron Triangle, I like it. All right, I just messaged Jacob. Again, he's the hiker I camped with last night. One of the ones that's, he's the other through hiker that's doing this. But I'm so geeking out over the trail name Iron Triangle. Like, the more I think of it, like, the more stories can go into it. If he goes on and do the big 3 trails, you got 3 points in a triangle. The Iron Triangle, you could joke that you pack out like an iron little triangle syllable, whatever that instrument is that you ring in the morning. Could refer to the legs as you get stronger on hikes. Iron legs. I'm geeking out over the name, so I really hope he takes it. I really like it, but again, it's people's personal preference, so if he doesn't like it, it is what it is, but I'm super stoked about it. I wish my name was Iron Triangle. Oh man. Okay. I like this Pow Pow Ridge. Beautiful. Again, folks, this is going to be a lot of videoing because it looks like a lot of today is bounce on top of a ridge, get off a ridge. Yeah, a lot of goodies. Drain pipe. I already drained. I've already done that for the morning. Pee joke. You're welcome. All right, I'm geeking out over the name Iron Triangle, but let's see if he takes it. That'd be cool. Doing these lesser known trails, I haven't gotten to give a trail name to others in a long time. And it just feels so good to like be in a hiking community. And even though I only saw him for a night, just be around other hikers. Potomac Heritage, not so much. Florida Trail, yeah, got to meet a few along the way, but very few. It was mostly me and Hardy. But just like getting all walks of life on the trail, I miss that, where it's all experience brackets. It's just all different types of people, and yeah, it just feels really good in the heart, being able to have fun with that and kind of reminisce about the AT. And yeah, I think one of those big 3 are going to be calling me back pretty soon. I just miss the culture around it. I love these lesser known trails, but I miss that just hug from the community and just the difference of everybody and just everything about it, folks. I think next year, 2022, I don't want to give too much away, but Magpie and I have a good amount already planned, and I don't know if we'll have room for one of those big 3. There's a lot of other stuff we kind of want to knock off next year, but maybe the year after, because I am missing it. I am missing it something fierce. This makes me smile so much. Oh, you know I'm gonna have to get a picture of this, another ski resort. Cool. Cool. Oh, that's beautiful. So yeah, come sit in a gazebo for either sunrise or sunset. For sunrise, if you're going northbound and staying at the shelter. For sunset, if you're going southbound, that would be pretty beautiful. It's right at Powder Mountain, around mile 30-ish, I think. I'll check my map sooner or later to start getting you more exact miles, but it's just really nice not really having to check them. It's just so well blazed. I resent that remark heavily, Trail. I am not a Sasquatch. I may have been in the woods for the past 2 months, but I am not a Sasquatch. Am I? Is Sasquatch, instead of a myth, is it something that you turn into? The longer you're out on trail, you become a Sasquatch eventually and you just don't know it. And then people see you and they're like, oh, watch out for the Squatch. He looks like he's super rugged. I hope not. Not rugged, super rough. Looking rugged would look good. He looks super beat down by the mountains. Dirty. Let's say dirty. He looks super dirty. Am I a Squatch? Might be a Squatch. Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll be a Squatch. But that's rude. That's rude, Trail. You don't have to tell me I'm a Squatch. I already know it in my heart. Oh. Alright, I'm having fun today, as y'all see. Super stoked to be on a trail. Super stoked to meet other hikers. Just happy. Ha ha ha! Okay, one cool tree. This is like my fifth piece of film in the past half a mile maybe. But the buddy just took the trail name Iron Triangle. So stoked. He loved the name. Like I said, there's just endless meanings that can grow into that name. The Iron Triangle, I love the fact that you could joke you pack out a symbol. Or just like iron legs. Like there's so much it gets into that name. And I've never met somebody named Iron Triangle. So super cool. He took the name. Super stoked. I haven't named somebody a trail name since not on the CDT. PCT I gave trail names. AT I gave trail names. So back in 2017, I don't think I gave an honorary name on the CDT, but I don't know if it stuck. And then I've given a couple like joke honorary names on the other trails, but I don't know if they've stuck. But he's taken Iron Triangle, folks. Super cool. So if you read some posts from Jacob, Iron Triangle, or he's blogging for the Trek for the New England Trail. So if you Google that, you'll be able to find him. I don't think many people blog the New England Trail and blog for the Trek that way. But yeah, if you ever meet an Iron Triangle, it's your boy gave him a trail name. Super cool. Oh, I miss the trail culture. Oh man, you get it being on trail, but those bigger trails, there's just something so special to them. Oh. All right, I'm happy. Happy. Beautiful. It really just holds you on top of this ridge. Got a lot of bouncy, but beautiful ridge. So sick. So off to the left, it's been hugging you on that ridge. Then off to the right is just beautiful rock face. They really have some beautiful trail through here. So now we get to overlook a body of water. I'm assuming the trail goes this, crosses the highway, and then goes that way. That's what I'm assuming, at least. I could be wrong. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Whew. Views for days, folks. Views for days. And then it's fun trail too. You got rock hopping. You got a little bit of mud, but it's not too bad. And you just got, some fun trail. Oh yeah. All right, the hikers, not Iron Triangle, but the hikers I ran into yesterday, yesterday, they came into camp yesterday, so there was no water until like 17 miles up. But as you're coming down the ridge line, as you can see right there, it's mile 33-ish. You drop a little bit and then it looks like the trail brings you back up for a second, but then you keep dropping. So mile 33-ish, from the shelter to there's really no good water. You pass a stagnant pool a few miles out of the shelter, like you can do in an emergency. But if you want flowing water, mile 33-ish. That's where you'll find the Augs. That is where you'll find the Augs. And it looks like, as I'm climbing, we're also finding an old chimney. I think so. Yep, old chimney. Augs and chimneys, folks. Augs and chimneys. All right, so you can see the road pretty closely when you're coming down that ridge line, but the trail instead parallels you up it to cross it, where I think you cross right at a restaurant, so keeps you off the road, which is very, very pleasant. All right, so it does pop you out on the road eventually, and if you look up there, there is a restaurant called Guida's restaurant. It doesn't look open. It's still somewhat, it's Easter. So it probably is open on other given days, but you walk right across this road into that parking lot, it appears. So any other given day, I think you can grub on down and walk with me and talk with me, because there's some picnic tables on the other side that I want to show you in case you want to break. Can't cross yet. Too many cars. Can I go? Nope. Alright. You don't have to watch me wait. I'll start up the video on the other side. Alright, here's Guida's. And what I was saying is it's got some picnic tables for some hikers to hang out at. Well, I think it's actually for the patrons, not for the hikers. And the trail starts right after it, so pretty cool spot. Trail starts right schmear. All right, looks like it's putting us on another ridge line. You climb on up. Why does the trail go back down? You climb on up to go back down for a little bit, and then I'm assuming you climb back up. Uh-oh. This one's a little tricky with filming. But yeah, beautiful. As far as water goes, when that restaurant's open, I'm assuming you can get it from there. But also, there's water as soon as you leave that restaurant onto the trail. You literally, as soon as you leave it, you cross a stream. So, again, here in the Northeast, water is pretty good, pretty abundant. When there's stretches that are like kind of waterless, I'll let y'all know. But for the most part, you're gonna run into water every max 3 or 4, 5 miles. So, yeah. So mile 35.3, you got another spring, it looks like. If it's not a spring, once again, it is getting funneled underground through the rock. So you know what's about to happen. We about to go no filter, no problem, folks. You already know what's about to happen. Ooh, that's that good. Ooh, talk dirty to me, baby. Talk dirty to me. Yeah, that's that good. 35.3. So another beautiful ridge line after that good agua. I don't know if I got video actually. But yeah, another beautiful ridge line after that. And now it brings you down the other side. It's dropping. But yeah, epic views today. I'm going a little slow this morning. I don't think I've yet done 10 miles and it's getting close to 11 o'clock. But I think I've been getting a lot of video. I've been stopping, trying to update the Instagram, send out a couple happy Easter messages. So been going a little slow, but I gotta start picking up my pace here. I need to get at least a 34, 35 in today. So yeah, be walking until like 8 o'clock. Not too bad, but definitely some slow going this morning. One, because I am stopping frequently and sending messages and stuff like that, but also the terrain, this is pretty easy, but there's some good rocky sections in there, so I think it's a little blend of both. But I'll be picking up the pace. Well, there you go. Alright, so the trail, once it brings it down off that ridge line, brings you kind of twisty and turny through this little valley that sometimes the trail peters out a little bit, but it's just covered with foliage. It's well blazed, but the foliage covers it sometimes. And getting a little bit of mud. And as soon as I start filming, of course the trail gets good. That's how it works, huh? So, yeah. Cruisy miles, baby. You just missed it, almost beefed it. Looks like it's popping us out to a road. It's a little wet. And I think cross the road and then continue climbing. Cool. Alright, thankfully it doesn't make you cross underneath the bridge. But still, the road, as you see I'm crossing because on the right side there's a little walk path, but the road leading up to here, not much of a shoulder again. So it's not far, but it's really not much of a shoulder, so be prepared. Alright, so again, it's very well marked. It lets you know when to turn off the main road. 1 second. More cars. It seems like the film has a magnetic draw for cars. As soon as I start filming, cars show up. But, well, it is a road. So you take a right on Bell Street after walking across the highway and then walking the road for a little bit longer. And it looks like this is a road for a little bit longer. But this one's nice because it doesn't seem like it's a through traffic road. Is that a boat in a yard? Oh, yes. That feels like we're home. We're back in Florida, folks. That's a boat in a yard. We're back, baby. We're back. Time to go swim some swamps. Somebody was having some fun. This is actually a longer road walk than I thought. Ooh. And as I was saying that, I think it ended. It puts you through a neighborhood for a while, and then, as you can see, now it puts you back on trail. Ooh, nice trail. Very nice trail. I like. What is this? So this is called Highland Pond Preserve. Oh yeah, this is going to be really well graded. Yep, just cruisy around. And then onto another road walk. It's what it is. At least it puts you next to a little lake. Ooh, it's a little wobbly. A little wobbly. Alright, so another road and another graveyard. Beautiful graveyard. Northeastern graveyards, y'all. But, yeah. Walked around the lake and then it pops you out here. And we'll see where these blue blazes end up. I'm assuming we're gonna hit trail sooner or later. Yeah, because I think there's some cliffs ahead that we climb, so yeah, maybe do this for half a mile, we'll see. Alright, turns off here. You go up a little hill on the road and then it turns off, so not terribly long. That is the longest, though, I would say, consistent road walk of the trail so far. So it's not too busy. Actually coming out of Gillyford was the longest. I don't know, road walks blend together. But yeah, you're back in trail. Wow, look at this. That's different. Having some pine on top. That's really different. Very cool. Uh-oh. So many blazes. This way. This way. Wow, look at that. So this is a giant change of pace. Once the trail puts you in here, you're walking like kind of dirt. It's not as bouldery or as rocky as the trail has been. I'm assuming that's going to change sooner than later, but really pleasant. Line of giant pine trees too. Wow, very cool. All right, mile 40.4, there's a little stream. If you want to avoid lake water, it looks like this water is pretty good. It's not on gut hook, but yeah, some good water. 40.4. So I honestly don't know what this is. There's a lot of happy birthdays on that tree. And then there's something here. And it looks like a grave marker, but it's kind of middle of nowhere. Yeah, I do not know. It's right after that stream I was talking about. Mile 40, that's probably 40.5. Don't know. So I'm gonna keep walking. No bad jujus for me. All right, stay on your P's and Q's. The mile from 40.5 to 41.5. So the trail was up here and it did a bunch of twists and turns and kind of dropped down into here, and then it puts me right back. So it does a lot of twists and turns, so be on your P's and Q's. It's very well blazed, so you can follow it, but just keep your head up because there's a lot of other random trails, and yeah, just stay on point. Oh, she's becoming rocky, huh? Oh, she's been a little rocky this past mile, but it's what it is. Keep on cruising. It is very twisty turny through here. Very, very twisty turny. Every time I think, okay, that's the direction we're going, it brings you back a different direction. So, yep. P's and Q's, folks. P's and Q's. Stay on top of them. All right, the very top of Chauncey Peak Cliffs is about another 0.4, but you start getting viewage before then. So I think you go up to go down and then go across. But it gives you views of both sides of the lake, which is pretty cool. Sweet. Beautiful. Alright, so about 0.1 from the top of Chauncey Peaks. Like I said, the last half mile you've had views on either side of you, but the tippity top is in about 0.1, and a lot of people out, as you can expect. And I was wondering where they were coming from. So there's a road to the left, but there also is a big parking lot down by that lake, which I'm assuming I crossed through. So gonna get up to the top in less than 0.1 here. Throw the pack down for a minute. It's like right before 12:58. So gonna throw the pack down for a little, maybe 15-minute break, because I got about 20-ish miles left on the day, maybe a little more, but kick it, charge some stuff, eat some stuff, drink some water, and actually take some breaks on a through hike, because yeah, pretty nice. So the top is not as good as views as on the way up. So yeah, I think this is the top, but better views on the way up. I don't know, you got good views everywhere. So I'm gonna sit here and take in the view and eat and chillax. Cool. All right, so down by the lakes, the trail came down from up there. Last little bit was pretty switchbacky, but it puts you down by the lake, and then it looks like it puts you right back on the other side. Little free library. Pretty cool. Once you get to the other side, it parallels the lake for a little bit before it cuts up and climbs the next little cliff area. Sweet. All right, might be the top of the other cliff climb. As you saw, it put us down in the lake, and then out of the lake you climb again, and you see another lake on the other side. Cool. I don't know if it's the tippity top. Might be ridge running this for a second, but I bet the majority of the climb's out of the way. This one was definitely graded better than the first one, the first Chauncey Cliffs climbs. All right, cruisy. Cliffs on cliffs. So mile 45.2, there's an icon for a tenting area. It's not on gut hooks, but apparently, yeah, 45.2, that is, 17 or 18 from the shelter. So that's where Buddy Man was going today. So yeah, there's a cool little tenting area around there. But I still got miles, folks. Still got miles. All right, what are we gonna do here, folks? It looks like it has gotten swamped, and it looks like the feet are gonna get wet. Oh, so far so good. So far so good. A little bit of wetness. Not too bad though. Not too bad. Oh. Okay, balance game proper. Balance game proper. Okay. And looks like we made it. Sweet. Little jungle gym practice. All right, so once you get down from that ridge line, been walking this for a little bit. Gets a little muddy and wet, but ain't nothing new. Still able to hold a pretty good pace on this. It's not rock, it's not root, and it's not steep, so able to actually hold a pace on this. All right, so the trail, hopped on a road real quick, but stay on your P's and Q's again, because it quickly puts you back in onto trail, and then it will quickly put back on road again before Route 5, I think. Got to cross Route 5. So, that's seen its better days, huh? Haha! This road walk has sidewalk. Do not know how long this one is, but as we continue on, we'll bring you along with me. So about 3 o'clock. That is a fat cat. Oh, I hope we can see it on camera. Oh, give me 1 second. Don't attack me, fat chunkers. Where you go, Chunky? Where you go? It's behind that bush. You're not gonna see Chunky, but that is a chunky cat. Wow. You got some heft. Hefty cat. Alright, so the road brings you up to Route 5. And as you see, it goes to the left. There's a little shopping mall here with a corner store right up there. So mile 48-ish. If you want some grubbage, it looks like you can get some grubbage. It says it goes to the left, but I thought it went to the right. I'm gonna double check the maps. Alright, cool. Alright, so the trail does cross right at the corner store. You literally walk right in front of it, and then it crosses to the right to Orchard Road. So, gonna wait for that light to change. It looks like it just did. I'm gonna cross. Huh. I don't see anything in there though. As you know, I think cemeteries are cool, but I do not like walking in them. Don't like walking on top of that ground where some jujus can come up. Not for me. We'll keep on cruising. Alright, getting back to trail. Surprisingly, that was the first time this trail has not been well blazed. That road walk made you question every so often if you were on the right section. But yeah, you just stay on Orchard and you continue straight. So back on trail, mile 49.8, 49.9-ish, and puts you back on trail. Cool. Yeah, if you just follow Orchard, you're good. The blazes are few and far between, surprisingly, compared to the rest of the trail. A little muddy. Starting to hit some mud patches. Oh, a little bit of squelch game. Alright, so you follow this creek bed for a little bit, and really rocky trail slash kind of not overgrown, but a lot of foliage on the ground. So it's kind of a bouncy bounce. The New England trail's really giving me a hard time to set a pace. It's making it really hard to sit into a pace for sure. It's throwing a lot of rock, and the steps are a little uneven, so I don't know. We'll see. I think I got about 8 miles left. It's like 4:45. Usually I would be able to say Oh yeah, 7-ish I'll get there, but we'll see. So I'm hoping trail gets better on the other side of this road, because it's been pretty rocky and slow going. So I'm hoping as we're getting closer to more hiked sections, it gets a little bit better. So we will see. Woo! That wind is ripping up here. I really hope that's not a sign of something. Really hope so. Oh, and I'm on the wrong trail. Wow, that wind's ripping. Oh, very cool. All right, so passing another reservoir, mile, what? Let's see, 53-ish, 54-ish? Yeah, right around there somewhere. Passing another reservoir. Then we got some climbing. Got some climbing in the future. All right, so it's a quick cut after the reservoir to find the trail. It's like in a gully, so make sure you follow the blue blazes. There's an arrow, and yeah, you can find the trail. Okay, trail. Okay, you really don't want me to sit into a pace, do you? You really don't want me to get a pace going. I feel you. I feel you. Okay. Okay. All right, so about half a mile from Crag, which is this structure that, well, castle structure that gonna hit on the trail, and got some more viewage for y'all. Whew. Really, really beautiful, folks. This trail puts you on some really cool cliff faces that give you some viewage. All right, so hit Crag, and as you can see, actually an old castle, and from the viewpoint you can actually see the ridge that I was on earlier today. So if you follow this line, it kind of wraps the trail wrapped around there, so pretty cool.
Are you doing this for like a series or something?
Yeah, one moment. All right, so the trail doesn't go this way, but I wanted to be able to get some footage of beautiful American flag on Easter. It's at half-mast still, and yeah, I just wanted to grab that. So I don't know if I got you the full circumference around. Y'all caught me videoing again.
That's true.
Yeah, enjoy. Thank you. So yeah, got the footage of the castle Crag, and the trail probably goes across a parking lot somewhere within here. If you all see a blue blaze, holler. And there it is. So didn't get the entire circumference of the castle because ran into a couple that was up there watching the sunset for Easter, and super friendly couple. They were really curious about what I was doing, and so kind of talked with them a little bit, and yeah, just really nice people. It was a very friendly interaction, and it was very pleasant to have that type of conversation. And I'm going to detour real quick because there is something cute I wanted to get on camera. Oh, so if you get up here, your miles link up, there's a good bench, but check it out. ferocious kitty cats. All right, I'm gonna keep cruising. All right, so after you hug those cliffs for a little bit, the trail starts going down, and then I think you climb back up. So you go down for a little bit and then climb back up that way towards the communication tower, it looks like. So it goes down pretty steeply, but we're gonna climb, we're gonna descend, and we're gonna climb. That's the name of the game. And yeah, gonna keep on cruising. Good amount of descent and ascent today. I would be curious to see how much I've done. So I know Iron Triangle said, 17 miles to the camp was 6,000 feet of ascent and 4,000 or 5,000 of descent. And I've gone close to 15 miles past that. Well, I guess here it's like 13. But by the time I get to the top of that, it will be close to 15. So I'll be curious. It's been a ascent and descent type of day. Oh, she goes down steep and then goes back up. Cool. All right, so drop down that gully to connect to here and then literally walk like 10 feet just to go back up. Oh, trail, you make me laugh sometimes. You make me laugh. But we're gonna test these legs, baby. We're gonna get some climbing in. Well, I'm about to repeat what I just said a second ago, so I'm gonna sit into the cruisy. Ooh, baby, that's a steep ridge line. Ooh, baby, these are some big cuts of rock. That's cool. Brings you through this ravine. Peak on that side, rock peak on that side, giant rock wall. Ooh, baby, pretty sweet. Oh yeah. Alright, so mile 56.2, the trail pops you out at the communications tower, and it's kind of gated off property, so it pops you out right there. Then you got probably a pretty small road walk, and it pops you back to the cliff faces sooner than later. So keep the eyes peeled for the blazes. Ooh, that was a good climb. That was definitely a good climb. In there maybe? Yep, I see a blaze up there. Okay, we go this way. Don't touch, it says. It is caution. Oh, that sun's right in my eyes and right in the lens. All right, so the trail goes this way. There you go, there's a blaze. And we go. We play a little bit more bouncy. Bouncy, bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce. Ooh, that wind though. Oh yeah. Another awesome cliff run.